A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
At the Browns' 29-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Dobbins running out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage. And now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
40-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
About it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
That's taken in by the tight end Perkins. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. First carry for Nick Chubb, and he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens' 43-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This man got a good balanced offense.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Mayfield now.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? These the shits that I just don't understand what happens, like against this guy.
That's good for a Cleveland first down and
He just
11-yard
get those
pickup.
plays.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You know he looking. You know he looking. He looking at Odell. Come on, Mark Pete, all yours.
Mayfield looks to throw. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the
pass rush there.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
At the 21-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
What the hell?
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
I hate when I can't pick my plays.
On the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Oh my God, ain't it the same play?
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That looked like the same play to me.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Hey, here we go. Check pistol. King.
Man, y'all going the opposite way.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Ah, good shit.
And that's going to be caught from Browns.
Man,
touchdown.
my pass rush is so trash right now.
David Njoku there to make the grab. And the Browns have taken the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
They're blitzing on every play.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
To get close to him.
And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line. So
this man fumbled a lot past here. Like at least 3-4 times. 2 for a touchdown.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
At the end of the first quarter with the score Browns 7, Ravens 3.
Yikes. Let's keep this shit.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Man, it's either a blitz or a bad call by me.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Down by Grant Delpit. A gain of 13.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the mark. First down. The last. And that leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And now he'll tuck it and run.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
First down, Ravens.
Come on.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early.
We wanted to do something.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Being chased out left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
I hate
They'll
when
make the
niggas lock me
circus
up like
catches,
that.
but
They make them
make
feel
them out
good.
of bounds. That does you no good.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
I got nobody in the back with me.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
We're trying to get that.
From the gun, Jackson.
Ooh.
And that is
I knew we was going to have to run one of
Marquise
those.
Brown was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
I'm going to have to step up in that pocket. Fuck it.
On their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Hey, tight down. There you go. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Oh my God, bro.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down.
That youngster.
Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
You're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about
coverage,
it. Want to hear it?
we're just going to have to up
They're
in,
more
but
athletic now than ever before.
come on, Dummy V.
Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They start on the ground with Nick.
Oh my, good eye.
A gain of 5 as he gets it to the
That's
30.
good vision, but good tackle.
Something to watch
God
here in week 1
damn.
of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they need, and now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
3 brings up 3rd and 3.
We're doing this because
Let's pin the mirrors back and go. King.
run for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh my
And he will
gosh,
have
he
a
got
first
it.
down as they
He
get
knew
him
it
to
was
the
a
ground
fucking
at the
run.
37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Good tackle.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
You're not afraid to run it again, too. It's going to be either way. It's going to be one of those run-pass options.
In this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now
what I say? Fucking run.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 yards.
One out of every 2 plays going to be a run-pass option.
Because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot
They
of
be doing
tackles.
Calais Campbell dirty,
Runs
bro.
on this
He not
drive
that
so
bad.
far. It's 1st and 10.
It's either a screen or a run. I'm watching. It's either a screen or a run. Let's play
Mayfield
action.
now from the 50.
Oh my, that's not a pick.
And this will be
Ooh.
incomplete. Physical
Come
play
on,
on the
Cole.
football there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Lord, bro.
And he's going to be down close to a first
One
down
out
at
of
the
every 2
Ravens'
plays a
42.
run-pass
That'll
option.
leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
This drive has turned
Right
into
now,
an
I can't
extended
stop it,
one,
though.
and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body
And this
blows
is
guy.
another one.
Every carry is putting some damage on the
This
defense.
is another
So
one.
after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's another RPO.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
It's gonna be a run, or he's gonna try to throw it to the fucking.
And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb.
Down
And he's
on
got
me.
the first
I
before
should
he's
have
brought
played
down
run.
at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Man, this man doing what he wants. We got to switch it up, then.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down.
Oh my,
He'll take a shot
double
from the end
move.
zone.
Good shit.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Fuck.
Odell Beckham.
I just got
39
stupid for a minute.
yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed,
I got caught.
they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown.
I wasn't supposed to be playing that. I got caught.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
This man got my number, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going.
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. That catch good for only a couple.
How did he not get out of bounds?
Screen pass to break big. A lot of things have to come together and be well
It takes
executed.
nothing if
but
he
all
got
it
out of
takes is
bounds.
one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
He's wasting time, but
Jackson from the shotgun.
oh my gosh, good snag. That's game.
Picked off by Denzel Ward. And he's going to have a first down here. It's
That's
also
game
in the
right
field
there.
goal range at the 28.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that.
That is
but
game.
remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Going Odell again.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. As
That might have been that same
14
play,
seconds to
honestly.
go in this
That
first
double.
half.
Oh my god. I'm honestly living with that.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Don't play the unexpected.
Now Mayfield.
Good shit.
That's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham.
I don't know. Where is my pass
In the
rush?
first half, and the Browns add on to their lead.
I don't know where my pass
So
rush
simple
is,
math here in
man.
the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fuck is my
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I should have actually, yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime here in our first Monday Nighter of the season.
Whoa.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our
Honestly,
EA
thought I
Sports
got ball
halftime
first.
report.
Now I think
Coach,
game
we'll
is
see
over
if
for
week
real.
1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
These fucking RPOs is
The
annoying,
Browns
I
drive
ain't gonna
about
lie.
to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive
action,
staff
they're gonna-
spent the
okay.
entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to
I'm so
attack us.
sick
A
of these
big
RPOs,
seam,
but
and he might go all
this
the
nigga,
way.
you can't stop it.
And
You can't
all
stop
the
it.
way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb
Yeah, this
for
one goes
75 yards.
to type plays,
And the Browns add
run
6
pass,
to their
run
lead.
pass.
For the point after.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that, man. One play,
Lucky
75
man,
yards
but I
in
guess it's
zone.
legal.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Stop it.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Kind of need a fast play.
Jackson on first down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on second down. Jackson
Roughing
looking for
the
his
passer,
running back, and he's
please.
got him.
Let's
And
rough
he'll
him.
be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a
We
result
lucky
of that
just playing
hit
for
there.
stats
So
at this
now a
point.
fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll run here with Dobbins. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Basically playing for
Decided to hand it
stats.
off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now
Let's see if
2nd
I
and
know
4.
how to Stop this RPO, man.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson looking for
Oh
the
my
end zone.
God, this
And
man.
it's going to be too high. Out of bounds and
They always
incomplete.
make this
He
nigga
was looking
pull
for his
the ball.
tight end,
Don't
Mark
put me
Andrews,
back.
there. And it's 3rd
Hate
and
his
4.
release.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain. Or
Man, he
make people
almost
miss
picked that again.
downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He almost
First
picked
catch
that
of the new
again.
season for him, and he picks up the first. Now Jackson
Damn, this pass rush still
dancing
trash.
to his left.
This
Under
pass
pressure,
rush
down
is
he
still
goes.
trash. I mean, not on.
Sacked at the 10.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the
blocking is
silver
still
lining,
trash.
they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
Second down and goal. Jackson flushed out right. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
Man,
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
he's
He
stupid.
felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing,
He's
so to
stupid.
speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still
Throwing
made
the
the
ball.
play.
He knows
You know, when we
he's
talk
going
about runners,
He's
all right,
stupid.
on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from
That
the
boy
2.
Garrett, gee
And the
Louise.
Browns are able to come up with a goal line stand.
That's a bad ass whooping. Oh God, RPO. What do we do against the RPO, man?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight
I
end.
cannot
And this one will be
believe we
taken
cannot
up. They'll
get
spot it
pressure
right at
there.
the 7. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football.
God, bro. I'm so annoyed running this fucking... RPO again, or you just gonna...
And again it's Chubb. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
Come on, man. I hope you're not milking the clock, bro. Fuck.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Run.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Good shit.
He's got Njoku, his big
Good
tight
shit.
end. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one goes for
I don't see
36
no type of pass
yards.
rush, though.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
It's a run with 30.
On the carry, it's Chubb.
Oh, wow.
And across midfield he goes into
It
Raven
ain't possible.
territory.
It cannot be done.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
If we want to
Oftentimes
win,
when you're losing
Odell's
a
just
game
going
and
to
the
beat
team's
our
still
ass.
throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield.
Yep.
He finds Beckham complete.
They're
And
just
he's
gonna
going
get
to
our
have
ass
the Browns
one-on-one.
1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb,
Elliott
and only
playing.
able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
They run it again with
Of
Chubb.
course.
There he
Damn.
goes left side.
This man must have a
And
hell of an offensive line.
and touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Okay, we need to double check here with
I gotta
Marvin
check.
because he keeps all
This
our good
is
stats, but
Marvin,
what I've got is drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
I'm going to have to learn the RPO, jeez.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Sione Takitaki gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
It's 2-man. It's basically fucking. It's man coverage.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And boy, that
I hate
one
having to on
incomplete,
this.
but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Whatever.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That's the best throw he's had.
Look up. It's complete. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
That's probably the best throw he's
it's
had
4th down.
this whole game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Jackson now.
Yes,
and that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Come on, QB, come on. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever.
No. Come back. You're not the one we're moving.
From the gun, Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
I don't think my line gonna do nothing for me.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards, a first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. A bad false start penalty there. Now second and 6. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 23. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. On first and 10, it's Jackson. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ready.
The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Doing the opposite.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They tried to let the fullback pound it in between the tackles, but he stopped up short. And the Browns were able to come up with a goal line stand. The Browns drive about to get started. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap.
Through an opening, and there he goes. The 30, past the 20, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
22's coming, Mike. You remember me? You remember
Jackson on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Yeah, because we ain't blocking shit.
Operating from the gun.
Jackson
hit, and he lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Yet it brings up
oh my Lord, once again. Cannot block.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch it. Let's go, defense. Middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Chubb. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
RPO.
Mike 40, check, he's coming.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
You call a timeout. I mean, you fucking
and he's going to get
just
this
call an
inside
RPO,
the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Get it off or not?
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.